All right, we back on the scene. We back on the scene. We definitely said like 40 minutes ago we was going to do a tarot spread. The source got something to say to you. Hey you, hey you, hey you. Embodiment. Telling you, source got something to say to you. Witness and support it. Right back to it. These cards is popping. Okay. Popping 10. Let's see. What's coming up under held. Part 3. Message for the warrior spirit. I just want y'all to experience unconditional love. Yeah, you'll have your ups and downs, but even still, in that space of unconditional love, because this all that other shit is enough. Like, it's just a shame. For real, for real. But what you got to say about held? Portal. Oh, source. I love you. I really do. And as I'm saying that, Source said this is exactly why you experience what you experience, because you about that life. You are the soul. You are the energy that is willing to, really move forward with your mission, planning, and not being discouraged by what is entailed when it comes to this plan. You know, welcome back, Georgie. Exactly what time at night is it right now? Mhm. Wow, 23:52. Okay. Ashe. Where are you? What? Where y'all at? Where you at, Louis? And you know what's so amazing though? Don't forget to like the video, my loves. It's the same minute no matter where you go on this planet. The hour is different, but it's the same minute no matter where you go. Rome, Italia. Okay, okay, okay. That just made me hungry. Got it. Definitely bucket list locations. That's dope. Appreciate y'all. So, yes, Source is holding this portal wide open for you. Because when you let go of this shame about what you have to say, listen, there be times I be saying shit and I'm just like, do I really have to say that? But it never does me any part of being well when I don't express it. Neck be hurting and shit. I'm like, nah. We gonna say it then. Fuck it. We just gonna say it. Okay? We just gonna let it out. So don't be ashamed about what it is that you got to say. That's it. That's y'all. Awake in the dark. Mm. You're gonna be able to see this clearly. I just saw Three of Swords with this though. You're about to see the value and the lesson. Finally. You've seen it before, but like the bigger picture, the value and the lessons. You're here now. Yeah. hmm You're here now. clearing out the anger and the rage coming from the root chakra. We have ritual here. I feel like this ritual has to do with everything you do on a daily basis that connects to your self-worth. It's going to help you to clear out this anger and rage and distorted thoughts and perception, which is where the harpy eagle is, along with the divine heart. And as you saw, awaken in the dark, you're really enhancing your gifts here when it comes to your abilities. Like it said in the message of power over the 7 scorpions, you are being initiated into the magic of conjuring to have power to affect low vibrational forces through your own will and spoken word. You are guided to use this powerful gift with compassion and discernment, with mercy and non-judgment, as we saw judgment also. You can then manage any toxicity in your life swiftly and with great effect. You know, when I actually began pulling tarot on lives, IG, whichever platform, that's exactly what I felt flowing through my blood and my bones. It felt like a siren call, where there's some of us that had to come back and get back into this way of life to get anything out that is not utilizing this power the way it was supposed to be used. Because to have the power to conjure lower vibrational forces, you gotta have you better have some serious discernment now. Better have some serious discernment. Hip release lately has been feeling like your psoas. You hold a lot of trauma in your psoas. Baby, calm down. Calm down. 656. So, listen. Look up psoas stretches. That'll help you release it. Hold it for 21 seconds on each side to complete the cycle. Do that about 3 times. That psoas stretch. Because you hold a lot of trauma from the lower mind, which will be the solar plexus, sacral, and root chakra. Yep. And once you release that, you'll be able to connect to your pituitary, because that's representing, the hips represent Jupiter, Sagittarius, 9th house. So that could also be something you want to look into. It's always your lumbar and stomach. Okay. Yeah, look into them psoas stretches. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see what else we got coming through. Ooh. Codependency. Okay. Right as I said that, that's funny. Right as I said that. Low vibrational forces through your own will and spoken word. That comes down to these love spells that people do, getting people to notice them out of their own free will. Like that's not something you do. That comes with a great price. Sometimes a generational price that has to be paid. Between the womb and the throat, yes. All of it. It's like a plug into a socket. If there's some form of disconnect within that cord, there's a dysfunction in terms of where it's connected to. It won't give it the power it needs. You know? But definitely, yes. As they're both deeply connected to water and intuition. Granted, yes, the throat chakra is sound in the ethers, but yes, we are all in water, but just a different density of it. And we stand up straight in the water that we're in. So we got codependency. That's a fact. I'm going to the tarot right now, right after this. We got fire, defensive, and frequency and vibration. Okay. That's the solar plexus for fire. Digestive system issues, liver, gallbladder. Eat more yellow fruits. Work with ginger. As you are on the path of karma when it comes to this fire. The identity of the third chakra is the ego identity, self-definition. And then we also have, which is also in this list as it relates to the third chakra, but that is the demon of the third chakra, is shame. So you see how the ears are blocked out here? This could be like when you're in a conversation with someone and they really don't hear what you have to say. And this is someone that has a very deep impression on you. Just be aware of that. They're not speaking to you or connecting to you from their true self because they're not fully connected and aligned. So this is a situation where you could be talking to you blue in the face. When you're not overwhelmed, when you're overwhelmed, that's a quick indication that you are not grounded. Feeling overwhelmed or anything too far ahead of you, ahead, beyond your head, is because you're too far away from yourself. So get by a tree, get barefoot in the grass. That'll help. Feeling overwhelmed, that's the first sign, like anxiety or feeling anxious and nervous. Nervous to a point where you're unable to use the nerves in a constructive way. Meaning moving forward with what it is that when you're not using it in a constructive way can hold you back. Let's see what the tarot cards are saying. It wasn't off topic though. Okay. All right. Here we go with tarot spread. These cards are slippery. Slippery. I'm on the grass now, and that's what I figured. I feel grounded, and I feel like nothing. Yes. Yes. And sometimes if you're feeling like something is bothering you, get to feel it. Don't just automatically go into something and tossing it to the side, because tossing it to the side, that didn't really happen. It just grew at that point. So feel it out. And filling out meaning get to the bottom of like what's causing that. When did that start? That type of thing. What's going on here for the collective? Come on with it. Come on, vámonos. Everybody, let's go. Come on, let's get to it. I know that you can do it. Here we go. What's the current situation? What's the High Priestess? Y'all coming out here strong. Okay. Yes, we are. The balance of the light and the dark. That which is hidden. You're actually sitting in the hidden realm. So that way you can see this from a higher perspective of being left out in the cold, Mercury and Taurus card. But this is something coming back around that's going to give you the revelation that you've been looking for. That could also be that May 1st movement we stepping into. What's the challenge here for the High Priestess? The Sun. Wow. Ego. Solar plexus coming through again. Five of Swords. Venus. So there's a lot that's being held in the solar plexus, which is why there could be certain a certain feel here of this area of your shoulders by your heart chakra, because your solar plexus is holding on to too much that's supposed to be released. So this has something to do with the expression. The Sun is also connected to Shiva, integrity, your willpower, your vitality, your psychic and physical energy. Let's clarify this. This is a decision that has to be made here about a conversation. Again, I feel like some of you feel like you have to discuss who you are with people who it's like they have no idea what you're talking about. And that's okay too. They're just not on your journey. They're not on your path. They were on your path for the time being, but everything has its cycles. Everything has its cycles. Let's see. What's the High Priestess? Clarify the High Priestess here for the collective. I heard not feeling celebrated and supported, not feeling recognized. And you're about to be revealed why you haven't been recognized or supported by a certain person or group or culture. I feel like you come from a priesthood that goes against the bloodline you're actually in. But you're in as a shifter. That's not for everybody. Look at that. Empress. Wow. Okay. Somebody want me to tell you that. King of Cups. Some of you actually have a legit past life where you were the priest to a king, the priestess or the priest to a king or to a royal family, the empress and the emperor. But what is going on here? That feels like Joseph. That's crazy. This could also be where, let me see before I say anything else, because shit. Five of Swords. Some of you are the child of a royal family. Okay. You know what I'm picking up on? It's like 1 minute a person is one way with you, and then the next they're a completely different person. And it gives you the weirdest deja vu. Like from a whole nother lifetime. As this High Priestess. But in this moment, you might have been burned at the stake too. Because you may have helped a certain king. Now I'm picking up on King Arthur. The Excalibur in the water. and retrieving the sword, one of the swords, before connecting with the Excalibur. What? Okay. Justice. Either there's something you don't know about a father, or a father hid something from you. That literally came out in the reading before this one, too. The one that premiered earlier today. Father, son. Let me get another deck. Hold on. Where are they? This is like Merlin and King Arthur. The Magician is upright. What's this? Look at that. The King of Wands and the Magician. Yeah, that's significant. Okay, before I do that, because there's runes on that sword. On the Excalibur, there's runes. What do you want them to know? Specifically speaking, what's counterproductive right now? Libra. Detrimental, Aquarius. Or not knowing where you're not balanced, obviously, could be counterproductive. Let's see here. Rado, Eight of Wands, Journey. This is resonating with someone here who had issues with traveling within the last 8 weeks. 8 to 20 weeks. Somebody's being given the runaround. This could even show up in a partner. We got Two of Cups here. What's the Sun card? What's the Sun card? Eight of Swords, self-sabotaging thoughts. Being told something that's not the actual truth. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, being told something that's not the truth here. 113, first owl hoot. What's this? Yeah. Okay. So this is like somebody wanting a power that you have, but the power you have comes with great responsibility. And you were told so many things by this person that wouldn't allow you to see you for who you truly are. But then there was this tower moment where you were shown your lack of confidence, and it took you down a rabbit hole. Pallas Athena, again, is significant. This all occurred to enhance your ability to be much clever with patterns. The Hermit, seeing through the dark. Virgo, what's this? And then Justice in reverse. You wasn't seeing this Libra for who they actually were now. You didn't see this Libra for who they were. But they're something's, if it's not a Libra, it's a specific one-on-one partnership. As far as the signs that I have here, look at that. The Strength card, which is Leo energy, came out in reverse, and we're clarifying the Challenge card, which came out to be the Sun card, and the opposite of Leo is Aquarius. So it's a specific one-on-one partnership that has a very deep impression on you that makes it hard for you to disconnect. It may be the relativity that you have to this person where you feel like that if you do so, it's disrespectful for you to do that. But it's necessary. Because that is the way both sides begin to respect each other. Both sides, Temperance. That's the way the situation will be tempered. Six of Swords, move forward. Silently, I'm hearing. Because as far as this specific partnership, they don't want to hear what you got to say. They already know what you're about to say. They're not ready to hear what you have to say, so just move forward. That's 6 swords right there. The other one is here. Source is coming in to tell you. This could also be why you're seeing a lot of birds lately. Okay? It's being revealed to you so you don't overreact. Emotionally overreact. That's why this is being revealed to you. Let me see. So this is like seeing the pattern in something, right? It will feel like deja vu, but you see what's happening this time. You see the pattern, and you'll also see the result and that result is what you may have been ignoring for some time here because of manipulation. You may have been ignoring the result of this particular pattern. And once you see that pattern, the revelation comes through, the truth comes through, and now you understand it for all that it is. So much so that you're able to disconnect, make the decision to disconnect. 5 of Swords. That's the key. That's the King of Cups here. That wasn't the deck I was just using. This, okay, what the fuck? The Hierophant. And that's the matching pair to the High Priestess. If we're speaking about the head honchos in this deck, we're talking about these two right here. So again, someone knows who you are. Some of you know what I'm saying already. Someone knows who you are. You know who they are. But there's still an emotion. There's an energetic cord still connected to that. For some of you, this cord can't be cut. And that could be why situations keep occurring, because you're cutting a cord that can't be cut. And each time you attempt to cut it, that energy gets stronger and stronger and stronger. Don Dada, yes. King of Swords is at the bottom of this spread. Oh boy. Aquarius. Okay. So but you have to be mindful. If this is someone who's on your soul contract, you can't cut that cord. If they're not, cut it. And you may not have cut that cord that you can't cut because they're not on your soul's path. They're like a decoy. They can shapeshift into so many different things in life. We just did power over the 7 scorpions for a reason, I'm telling you. Then look at this one here, the immediate past. You got the Queen of Swords. The 2 signs that I said that are counterproductive are showing up in your reading right now. They may not even be into divination, but energetically, they want to move like the high priest and the Hierophant. But they're actually not built like that. 7. Mars and Leo, 7 of Wands. Boundaries, new head honcho in town. Let me clarify this. Yeah. Absolutely. It can be renewed. Yes, indeed. Don't wait on it, though. Just know it can be renewed because waiting on it is, no. It's like hoping in that instance. Let it be what it is. Because as long as you're telling your body you're waiting on it, it's still as if you're working on it when you're being guided to work on you. Show me the King of Swords. So this Page of Pentacles came out before. Some of you got people around you who don't believe what you have to say. You over-explaining yourself, though. Don't over-explain yourself to people who don't get what you have to say. You have people who are waiting to hear the depths of your expression. Yeah. They're just going to keep placing you in this space of feeling restricted. And you know this too, because Aquarius says, I know. This is what I mean, like working on things, working on people who have a blocked throat chakra. And when I mean working with people who have a blocked throat chakra where they're not actually doing the work to shift. Don't waste any more energy on that. Yeah, 9 of Wands. It's the wounded warrior. You keep fighting battles for people who actually enjoy being where they're at. No more fighting these battles. Now, what's Queen of Swords? Queen of Swords says, I balance. The Queen of Swords is someone who is not going to be taken for granted either, because she has done a lot for herself too. Now, Ace of Wands, a new beginning. So there could be a Libra or someone who you've had a confrontation with in the past that is literally guiding you. They may have woken up. They may have had an awakening where they're like, listen, I heard what you had to say, but now I'm going to let you know about you. Like, stop working with people the way you was working with me because they don't hear you. Luckily enough, I heard you. And I'm making the changes based on, what resonated with me based on what you said. 2 of Cups. Venus in Cancer. Right now, Venus is in Gemini, so I feel like this person in the immediate past that came across that allowed you to have this awakening and move you forward into your rebirth. This is someone who is highly attractive, but they're witty. They're very witty, which can make them unattractive. But Source is saying, listen to what they have to say, not the way that they're saying it. because we presented them to you in your space because this is something you'd be attracted to. It's like source having to get your attention by all means necessary. By all means necessary. It's probably been about 7 different people that came to you with the same message in a different way. You got the Ten of Pentacles here, though. This could even be someone you used to be with, and there's a reconciliation within yourself. So there's a part of your power that you still had let a loose in another partnership after you moved on from it, and not taking your power back from that energy. It brought back a trigger from something that happened like 8-9 years ago, because your power was still where you left it. A lot of Venusian energy popping through here, because now we got Venus and Scorpio with the 7 of Cups. Now it's time to complete the cycle based on your core values. Choose wisely. The Moon. Choose wisely when it comes to. Choose wisely when it comes to. Queen of Pentacles. Who's minding your business and the business that you're minding when it comes to yourself. Choose wisely. Yeah, 2 of Wands. Some of you had to make a decision in the past of working with authority figures or those who work under authority figures. 7 of Swords. The Moon and Mars. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Ace of Pentacles. Let me see what the Ace of Pentacles is for you. We got the Emperor. Go wherever people are not afraid of your expression or feel, intimidated by your expression. Show me this. What's the Ace of Pentacles? Wow. False person. Some of you have to make a decision here about a Virgo, August 30th. Also, the energy here of being misjudged. That's what I'm saying. Go where people accept you. Go where you feel balanced. Go where you feel abundant. Go where you can show out. Yeah, sudden wealth. This could also be disconnected from people who just say, who say the darnest things. Well, they could be childish in the way that they express themselves, and you are someone When something is said to you, you have an ability to transmute the words. So being mindful as to the way people express themselves to you, seeing through it, and really seeing who's there for you and who isn't, because some of you could be connected to people who are who disregard themselves so much that they look for validation outside themselves. This could be someone who's highly argumentative too. And it has an effect on the way you move. And this could be something that's subtle. This is also coming down to seeing the patterns. Yeah, look, 5 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. That's what that is. Yeah, 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups. Mars and Saturn. Let's see. What's crowning this reading here? Yeah, a lot going on today. What's crowning the reading is the Two of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, who was in the immediate past. Some of you in your head here, when it comes to this partnership, it has to do with a Capricorn or an authority figure or a father. There goes that father energy again. They may not have known how to really communicate with women. There goes Justice. The same was showing through when we were clarifying the High Priestess and the Sun are showing up now as crowning your reading, which is at the forefront of your mind. But let me see here. What will they do here? Not what will they do. Okay. Gotcha. Let me see. Moon in Capricorn, Moon in Libra. This is something that popped in, what was that, December 2nd? The Empress. Again, that came up recently too, where some of you are afraid to step into this mode, subconsciously afraid to step into this mode because it's not you, it's something that is within you that you have to cleanse yourself out from. Taco Hill. Wow. He just said his name is Anthony Santos. Saint Anthony. Elegua. Taco Hill means someone is hooked. So it's like what I'm expecting to see right now, what's not on here, but what I'm feeling from it, but it's disguised, is the Devil card. The Devil card is hiding the shit out of itself in there. 10 of Pentacles, yeah. Why this feels like Charmed? This feels like Charmed now. You're going to have to go into this deck for that, because because if it's at the forefront of your mind, it's surrounding you. It's very close. It's in close proximity. What's this? Show me this. The reason why this is showing up, because the seeds you planted during the new moon are now starting to sprout. You're starting to see the growth in something you just recently planted, and this happens every time. Every time. Clockwork, literally clockwork. Speaking of creative blocks, you have this idea that comes through new moon, but this form of pressure comes through around this time when the sun is squaring the moon. So pay attention to when the sun is 44. When the sun is squaring the moon, this is where you start to experience that, a little tension there, a little sparring match. Inner child flow. creativity, and then we got flow and inner child. See, this could be something from your childhood that pops up